What is going on, guys? It's SJHSports and welcome back to episode number 2 of my Youth Academy Regens. Thank you for your support on episode 1. It's a new series for me, so I'm a little bit new to it all, so I do want to thank you guys an awful lot. To the guys that have asked for a Legion United career mode, I will be doing one of them tomorrow, which is Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. I know you guys love Legion United career mode, but it's like it's not going to be one of my main series. This is the main series, but we are not neglecting Legion United career mode. They will be uploaded a couple of times a week, if not more. It depends on how much footage I can get. Now, so let's just go to our emails, and the league have set us an objective of finishing the bottom end of the league. That's better than last season. We had to fight for promotion. We was miles away from that target. Somehow we've managed to keep our job. Now onto the season budget is not good news. It's 190k. Now we need to get new scouts in. We need to bring in players. We need to do all sorts of stuff. Now, before I started recording, I spent a good couple of hours, well, not an hour, a good hour looking for free agents. I could only find 2. Now these guys here are the only 2 that I could find, a centre mid and a striker. The reason for the striker is because his sprint speed, his finishing for this level looks pretty decent as well. So we're going to probably sign those 2 up. Let's just mess about with our budget. We've got £900 budget, so we sign them up. We're going to be struggling to get players in, and then obviously we need to scout players. It's going to be tough. So I'm just going to basically, let's just move all our wage budget to, let's say, 3.5 to sign these 2 players, and that leaves us with a 54 transfer budget, which is pretty naff. However, taking a look at the squad, that's a squad. We have got nothing. We have 6 substitutes and 11 starting players. One of them players, which is Low, who is our player from our youth academy that we promoted up, which isn't the best player. However, he may do a job for us, especially for squad depth reasons. Now, the reason for squad depth as well is we're going to be taking a look at our youth academy, and as you see, we can only promote 1 player from our youth academy, the Scottish left back in Kyle McGrew. So we may have a look and see if we can offer him, in fact we are going to offer him a contract for 3 years, 500. Let's send that on its way, just for squad depth, because we're going to struggle. We don't want to be forfeiting games that are due to us own, that we haven't got enough players in. This is going to be a very tough series. Now we're going to try and sign one of these free agents. We're going to opt for the striker in Ho Song. He wants £2 a week, so the remaining budget will be 1.5, and he wants 4 years. I'm not going to specify a squad role just yet. We'll submit that offer, and we're also going to offer this guy a contract as well. How much does he want? 1.25. So we're going to negotiate that down to 1,000, and we're not going to specify because funds are tight, very tight. We are going to be struggling to get players in, but the reason why I want to sign this guy is for the League 2. He has a good passing of 64 to 74 for this league, so he could again do us a job for injuries and whatnot. Nagit Ismail. First scouting update from Spain then. Gabriel Rodriguez 66 to 88. Sanchez is a 62 to 84, and Mario Diaz is a 64 to 82. We're going to sign up Rodriguez. Let's sign him up, and we're going to leave. We're going to reject you. We're going to leave Sanchez. Oh, it's ended. So yeah, we're going to reject him. So now we need to go and see if we can afford to send our scout elsewhere. Which, oh, it's not looking good. We don't have what is the funds? Oops. What is the funds that we have? We have 33k. Jesus. We're going to struggle unless we send to Austria or New Zealand or to Saudi Arabia maybe. What if it let me get to that? Saudi Arabia 10k. In fact, yeah, we're going to send him to Saudi Arabia. We're going to go 6 months. We need to get these players in. So he's gone to Saudi Arabia. That leaves us with a budget of 13k. Ho Song has accepted, so we're going to accept this player. Hopefully he can come in to turn into a decent player for us, for especially League 1 and League 2. And Kyle McGrew is also accepted our contract offer. New signings have arrived in our club. Let's take a look. McGrew is a 58 overall and Song is a 65. Not a bad shout. That's a good signing for us. We've got a bit of depth now going forward. We've brought in 2 players, one from our academy in McGrew and Song from the free agents. So Nagy Ismail has negotiated, wanting to play a vital squad role. As you see, our remaining wage budget is £6. And the squad role is going to be squad rotation player for 2 years. Hopefully he's happy with them terms. So Nagy Ismail isn't budging on his 1.25 contract offer. We are going to leave it for one reason only, and I'll just quickly show you this. We can afford him, but it leaves us with no transfer budget, so we're not prepared to blow all our wage on just one single player. So we're going to request some funds from our board, 80k. We're just going to leave the league and cup objectives as they are, and hopefully they will accept that. We've got a scouting update from England. Adam Yeneraz, 77 and a 74. We are definitely going to reject them. Additional transfer requests for funds. Unfortunately, given your performance at the club, we are not confident at this time that these additional funds will bring success to the club. We have then decided not to approve your request. Cheers, board. Thank you for sticking one up right up me. So we have received a transfer offer for Tom Champion. We're going to counter offer this and offer 160. Hopefully they accept our deal from Plymouth Argyle. We decided to match our asking price of 160 for Tom Champion. That is great news. That gives us a little bit of money to play about with. And there is confirmation that Tom Champion has signed for Plymouth Argyle for 160. The board have allocated 140 to our current transfer budget. Right, we've received a big offer for Matteo Lanzoni, the right back. This could change things for us. This could give us potentially the funds that we need to completely strengthen our side. So we're going to counter offer it at 450. We do not want anything less for this player, because if we sell him, then we are back to our 6 substitutes. So they've come back and accepted offer for Matteo Lanzoni for 425k. We are going to accept that. So there we go. The deal to sell Matteo Lanzoni to whatever that team name is for 425 has now been finalised, and they've agreed on personal terms. The board have allocated a 350k to our current transfer budget. Our transfer budget now is just over £500,000, which is great. We want to be bringing up a new scout, so let's have a look at our scouting system, see if anyone's decent enough. They're all 1 star that we can afford, so we're not going to go ahead with that just yet. One for scouting update then from England. Jake Durry, an 81. Josh Toot has he is an 87. And Scott Haynes. So the 87 we're going to sign, and the other 2 we are going to reject. So our Scottish scout Robert McHugh is available. So we're going to set up a scouting network, and there's a transfer network then. We're going to set up a scouting network. We're going to send him back to Scotland for 6 months. We're having absolutely no luck when it comes to finding scouts. It always giving me 1 star, 1 star. I'm after a 2 star, 2 star scout. We've been searching every single week. I believe it's on a Sunday the change. And yeah, we've not even managed to find one. So this is like a 6th attempt of trying to find a 2 star, 2 star scout. Yes, it's going to be a long episode for me to make if this carries on at this rate. Finally! Oh man, it was like plucking teeth, was that. It was like watching paint dry waiting for this scout. An English scout, Danny Moore, 2 star, 2 star. Let's friggin' hire you, pal. Danny Moore is ready to scout, 2 star, 2 star. We're going to be sending him to England for 6 months because he's from England. See if he can produce some quality talent in England. If he doesn't, then we are going to Europe to search further afield. Danny Morph's first scouting mission in England brings us back Ben Marshall, an 89. Sign this guy up. He brings back Connor Jones, an 81. Daniel Osborne, a 68. And Mark O'Brien, an 86. We're going to reject all them apart from Mark O'Brien, which we're going to scout for a further month. Second report from England brings us back an 86 in Alex Gibson. Andy Hope is an 89. His overall is very poor. Mark O'Brien we scouted for a further month. We're going to reject you. Max Ayling, we are also going to reject you. The 89 we're going to sign. And Gibson we are going to reject. So Kudrov has finished his scouting in Saudi Arabia. We're going to send him to Northern Ireland for 6 months, costing us 61k. Right, I'm not holding my hopes up very much for this scouting report. It is from Scotland and an 85 in Jordan Kingsley, and Scott Miller is a 78. We're going to reject both of them. Northern Ireland scouting report, Sammy Evans, 44 to 58 overall, potential of 63 to 85. We're going to scout him. We're going to continue scouting him for a further month. Another scouting update then from England. Lee Moore-Taylor, 75, we're going to reject. Richard Wolford, 79, we're going to reject. Sam Polk, we are going to reject. And LaFondra is a 79, we are also going to reject. Scouting update from Northern Ireland. Cameron Nolan, we are going to reject. Matthew Klingon, we're also going to reject. And Sammy Evans, second scout on him, is an 81, we are also going to reject him. We're in May. The 1st of May, this is where all the players in our youth academy improve. Let's see what they've got for us. All can be called up to the first team. Anthony Hope rather. 52 to 58 overall potential, 71 to a 79. Ben Marshall, CDM, 51 to a 55, potential of 72 to 76. Fran Martinez, 53 overall to 57 and potential of 71 to 75. Gabriel Rodriguez, 53 to 57, potential of 69 to 73. El Shamari, he is an overall of 57 to 61, potential of 72 to 78. And Josh Toot, 55 to 59, potential of 73 to 79. Ooh! Scouting report from England. Barry Bealey, 74. We will reject you. John Lean, yes, whatever you're called. I'm going to sign you. I'm going to sign him. Luke Wells, we're going to reject. And Luke Winall, we're also going to reject. Scouting update from Northern Ireland brings us back one player, Jamie Ferguson. 32 to 44 overall, 50 to 70 potential. We all know what to do with that. End of the season then, we've played 46 games. We came 10th. We was only a few points behind the playoff places, which was quite worrying for me as with like a good couple of games left, like with like 3 or 4 games left, we was in the playoff places. Now that is a bit of a worry. So that season has now ended. Going to finish off with a scouting report. Kyle McGrew, 61, gone up by 3. Russell Lowe, 62, gone up by 2. Song is at a 65. We've just decided to offer Jamel Al-Shamari a contract from our youth players, get him in the side, and hopefully we can make a bit of a profit on him, and it's good for squad depth reasons. We can only offer him 2 years because that's what the play demands are, so we're going to offer him a 2-year deal. Anthony Hope, we're also going to sign you up. He also wants a 2-year deal. Martinez, we're going to release you. Excellent news, Anthony Hope and Jamel Al-Shamari has accepted our contract offers. So, Anthony Hope is a 54 overall. He's just been brought up for squad depth reasons. We may send him out on loan in the near future. He's only still 16. Jamel Al-Shamari, the goalkeeper, 59 overall. So then, this is this video coming to an end, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then smash that thumbs up button. That would be greatly appreciated. We've had an amazing season from the Cambridge board. As said, they've done what was expected of us, and we finished 10th in the league. They wanted us to finish avoiding in the bottom half. So that's it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. Episode 3, we'll start playing games and getting relationships with some of these youth players that we've got in. Hey, we know our youth players aren't particularly great, but we are still in League 2, so there is still plenty of years to get them superstars in. Thank you guys, and I will see you all next time.